The world only begins to truly listen when you have remained silent long enough to hear the secrets hidden within the whispers of the early morning. Greatness is not found in the noise of the crowd, but in the profound quiet of a soul that has learned to master its own destiny. True peaks are never conquered by those who seek attention. They are claimed by those who use silence to navigate the eye of the storm. Look into the distance and see the future not as a series of accidents, but as a masterpiece waiting for your silent command to take shape. In this moment of absolute stillness, the chaos of the world below fades away, leaving only the clarity required to lead with absolute and total conviction. Every breath is a reminder that while others are shouting for recognition, you are preparing to change the world without saying a single unnecessary word. The transition from darkness to light is subtle, much like the shift from doubt to certainty in the mind of one who truly knows their worth. Let the light find you ready. Let the dawn witness the resolve that was forged in the cold shadows of the night that has just passed. There is a specific kind of wisdom that only reveals itself when the sun meets the horizon and the world is still caught in between dreams. The time for contemplation ends as the workday begins, but the silence you carry within will remain your most powerful and effective strategic weapon today. Step into the arena not as a participant, but as the architect of the game, moving with the grace of someone who has already won. Welcome to the fortress of glass and steel, where logic reigns supreme and every choice is calculated with the precision of a master diamond cutter. In this environment, emotion is a luxury that few can afford. Here, the only currency that matters is the absolute clarity of a focused mind. The space you occupy reflects the scale of your ambition. It is a vacuum designed to exclude the noise and amplify the power of thought. Touch the surfaces of power and feel the weight of responsibility. Every texture here is a testament to the discipline required to stay on top. Time is the only resource that cannot be replenished. Every tick of the second hand is a call to action, a reminder of your finite life. To master destiny, one must first master time. You do not wait for the right moment. You create it through patience and relentless internal precision. See the world not as it is, but as it could be. Let your vision pierce through the fog of current events to the core truth. The chaos outside is merely a reflection of a world that has lost its center. You must remain the still point in a turning universe. One small, calculated action can create ripples that change the course of history. Never underestimate the power of a single, well-timed decision made in silence. From this height, the struggles of the world seem manageable. You are not detached from reality, but rather, you are viewing it from a higher plane. True leadership is a solitary path. It requires the courage to stand alone when the world demands you follow the crowd into the abyss of noise. The threads of the city are woven by those who act, but they are designed by those who think. You are the weaver of this reality. The louder the world becomes, the more valuable your silence grows. It is the filter through which all meaningful and lasting progress must eventually pass. You are the city, and the city is you. Your pulse is the rhythm of the economy, and your thoughts are the blueprints for its future. Control is not about force, it is about presence. By simply being still, you command the attention of everything and everyone within your sphere of influence. The chair is not a seat of comfort, but a throne of responsibility. When you sit, you accept the burden of the many who depend on you. Stillness in the hands indicates a mind that is at peace with its decisions. There is no tremor of doubt, only the weight of certainty. In the emptiness of this room, your thoughts have the space to expand and breathe, becoming the giants that will eventually walk the earth below. Preparation is the silent half of victory. By the time the world sees your move, the game has already been won in the quiet of this room. Never forget the darkness where you once stood. The struggle was not an obstacle. It was the very forge that tempered your spirit into steel. There were nights when the weight of failure felt like lead, and the voices of doubt were the only company you had in the shadows. Every "no" you received was a brick in the foundation of your empire. Every failure was a lesson in how to build something that lasts. Persistence is the ability to walk through the rain without losing sight of the sun that you know is waiting behind the heavy, dark clouds. Even when your hands shook, your heart remained steadfast. You wrote your own destiny long before you had the means to actually realize and build it. Limitations are merely illusions designed to test your resolve. The wall was not there to stop you, but to see how much you wanted it. The scars of the past are hidden beneath the fine fabrics of the present, but they remain the source of your incomparable and unique strength today. When you dress, you are arming yourself for the battle of ideas. Every detail is a reflection of the discipline that saved you from the dark. You carry both the light of your success and the shadow of your struggle. This duality is what makes your perspective so sharp and dangerous. Wear your achievements with humility, but wear your resilience with pride. It is the only thing that cannot be bought or taken from you. Small details define the man. The same attention you gave to surviving the night is now given to dominating the bright light of the day. The transition is complete. The boy who survived has become the man who leads. The memory of pain is now the fuel for his fire. Doubt is a ghost that no longer has power over you. You have walked through the fire and emerged as the master of the flame. The legacy of your silence is the empire you have built. It stands as a monument to the power of a mind that refuses to quit. Inhale the future. Exhale the past. You are exactly where you need to be, at the precise moment you were always meant to arrive here. The pen is more than a tool. It is a wand that transforms intent into reality. It is the final instrument of your silent, long-term strategy. The moment of contact is where the abstract becomes concrete. Everything you have worked for comes down to this single, quiet point of pressure. A signature is not just a name, it is a seal of destiny. It is the ultimate expression of a will that has been tempered by time. Watch as the ink bonds with the fibers of the page. Once signed, the path is set, and the wheels of history begin to turn accordingly. There is no hesitation in his movement. Doubt is for those who haven't done the work. For the prepared, there is only the inevitable execution. Flip the page of history. Move from the planning phase to the reality of power. The world is about to feel the weight of your silence. The task is done. The decision is final. The silence of the office is now filled with the immense weight of a world-changing commitment made. Enjoy the fleeting moment of completion. In the realm of high stakes, this is the only true peace you will ever truly know or find. Victory does not require a fanfare or a parade. It is found in the soft tap of a finger on a piece of paper that matters. Rise to meet the world you have just reshaped. You are no longer just a man. You are the architect of a new and better reality. Seal your resolve. The public world expects a performance, but you will give them a reality they cannot ignore or ever hope to replicate. The mystery of your methods is part of your power. Let them wonder how you did it while they were still asleep in their doubts. Step out of the sanctuary and into the light. The city is waiting for the leader it didn't know it was desperately waiting for until now. The quietest smiles are the most dangerous. They signal a level of confidence that has no need for external validation or any loud applause. Acknowledge the journey. From the dark room at 2 a.m. to the top of the world at dawn. You have kept your own sacred promise. The legacy is left behind in the quiet room, a seed that will grow into a forest of influence while the world goes about its day. The rhythm of your walk is the heartbeat of a new era. Each step is a statement of intent that the world will soon feel. The noise of the world begins to return, but it cannot penetrate the shield of silence you have built around your own focused and calm mind. You see through the masks and the chatter. You see the mechanics of the world because you have learned to be still enough to watch. You are in the world, but you are not of it. You move through the crowd like a ghost of purpose, invisible yet deeply impactful. While others are carried by the tide of popular opinion, you are the rock that breaks the waves and directs the flow of the future. The price of leadership is a certain kind of isolation. It is the beautiful, necessary distance between the visionary and the distracted masses of people. The reward of your solitude is the ability to see the path that others miss. You are the guide who knows the way in the dark. Patience is the ultimate power. Even in the middle of the city's frantic energy, you maintain the internal peace of a deep and ancient forest. Look back one last time to honor the work, then look forward to the next challenge. A legacy is never finished, it is only expanding. You are small compared to the city, but your influence is vast. The architecture of your will now supports the weight of thousands of lives. The city is your legacy. The silence you maintained is the foundation of every structure and every success that will now grow and flourish here. To reign is to be silent. To lead is to be still. To master destiny is to move through the world without being moved by it. Carry your silence with you. It is the diadem of your true power. Let the results of your work be your only and final statement. Master your destiny between the storms of doubt. This is the legacy of silence. This is the art of the sovereign and quiet mind.